Hey, welcome to my playthrough for Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine on PC. Let's continue. So last time, was the guy's name Sidonus died? Well, and now the power source is with, what's his name? With the big bad villain. So we gotta go and fight him. And we're going to kill him while he's off getting himself healed, or transformed. Gotta pick up some ammo. Where's my phone? Okay. Whoa. Anyone else? Oh yeah, get headshot and they die immediately. Damn it!
Death to Ultramar! Ultramarines!
His shield came back on. Should have done that from the start. This gun's kind of sucks. Yeah, I've even shooting at like normal dudes, like the bullets would hit them and it wouldn't kill them as fast as just hitting them in the same spot with this gun. So it's kind of stupid. I'll switch it out when I get the chance. Can I take their weapons? Their bullets, at least? Okay, here we go. Storm Bolter is the one I want to change. Plasma gun's also not very good. Yeah, let's get this one. Can I just stay here and get more ammo? Yes, I can. Oh, hello. Anyone else want to shoot at me? Okay, no? I'm gonna go get some more ammo. Why you? Why didn't I use these grenades? Oh, that's where I came from. Map, can you tell me where to go? Can't just jump down. They came up from over here. Where am I supposed to go? I'm just going back to the way I came. Map. Oh, this way? Possibly. Yep, this way. Give me this machine gun before they pop through. Damn it. Burp. Let's not pick this stuff up yet. Oh, I should have picked that stuff up. Is he dead? Right, just funnel in into my bullets. Beep boop.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus.
Captain Titus, Thunderhawk Lance of Jove is at your disposal, Captain.
I must reach the orbital spire. Tell your pilot to make his approach.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, Red Murray, a Space Marine.
Blood Raven Squad Corvus reporting in, Captain Titus.
Blood Raven.
We joined the Liberation Fleet at Bakar, along with a squad of Black Templars.
Unleash the fury you showed in the Aurelian Crusade. And we will be glad to have even a few Blood Ravens with us.
You may rely on that, Captain.
Then join the forces driving into the demon host. And stop any enemies trying to follow me up the orbital spire.
None shall find us wanting.
Honor and glory, Blood Raven.
Purge the heretics!
Damn it. What happened to that guy?
Attack!
A few bullets from this, like, reduces their health so much. Hey, I got one viewer. Hello, one viewer.
Brothers! Forward!
guys are shooting me. Oh, there you are. Is he dead?
Drive them back!
Did I hit him?
Ground forces, Ultramarine drop pod incoming. Squad regulars making planetfall. Touchdown imminent. Ultramarine, deploy on my mark. Heavy infestation at drop point Validus. Cleanse and purge.
Are these our allies? I guess they are. I was like friggin' blasting at them.
Your orders, Captain.
Destroy these Chaos forces. I must reach the orbital spire.
Yes, sir.
Can you man it? Thank you. I'm dead. Generate, thank you. Come on.
Captain Titus, Squad Solinus reporting in. Manufactorum Narcis is secure.
Very good.
Your orders, Captain.
Contain the Chaos threat here.
Understood.
Hey, Will, how's it going? I'm still feeling a little bit off from the diarrhea or something I had. Like, my appetite is off. Like, I don't feel like eating much, and I still feel like I get tired way easier still, and I sleep a lot. But I still managed to get a bunch of work done on my animation. So I show that. I could show that a little later on.
Titus.
I will need all your skill, pilot.
I will take you into the Eye of Terror if you ask it, Captain.
The orbital spire will
Leah,
do
how
for
you
today,
doing?
brother?
I wrote down a few topics. I guess I could talk about them. The first thing I wrote about is food cart. Have you ever eaten at the food carts? I would eat a lot back when I was working in, and I would go to the office. I would eat, you know, because at the back of the office they would sell food that was like relatively cheap, and I would like buy there with my office mates and eat that stuff. They were okay, yeah. The thing I kind of hate about a lot of Filipino food, and especially this food cart food, is a lot of it is like fried food and not healthy. I was like trying to be on a diet and all that shit, and Nope, it does like you're not gonna lose weight with all this fried food.
No
At least like, and what's that like? Fried food and rice.
We'll
Okay.
join our forces and bring fury to the enemy. This battle is mine alone.
Yes, sir.
Fry is easy. Was I even supposed to go? But yeah, before that, the only place I have ever tried fast food was, I mean, Joel? What? Joel? Huh? What? What the heck? Okay. Why the heck did he type that instead of saying yeah? I was like, huh? Yeah, before that, the only place I've ever eaten at like a food cart was, oh shit. Imagine if I fell in the abyss. Before that, the only food cart I've ever eaten at was in MEFCC for, you know, for the other foods that they had there. But besides that, like, I've never eaten at a food cart. I guess closest thing is, you know, these ice cream or ice cream carts or but it's not like a food cart in which like you could attach it to the back of a car and it have a little kitchen in it. Before that, the closest thing you could say is like, you know, the ice cream carts that they would wheel around, or the hot dog carts or stuff like that.
This madness will not stop me, and neither will you.
Dare shoot it. Well, I haven't seen me killing this guy yet. Okay, next topic is the food carts I've eaten at in Dubai at the comic convention is, you know, the regular fast food stuff. Yeah, like it would be like KFC fried chicken or whatever. I guess the next thing I have is like I wrote down like restaurant idea. You ever had like a restaurant idea for something? For me, the restaurant idea is in specific places, like back in the province. Like, 'cause you know how a lot of families here in Philippines, what they do is basically their front door is like a little shop or a restaurant, right? So I was like thinking in the province, because we live in front of one of those like swimming pools, like a resort that people would go to swim and sing karaoke and all that. Like I was thinking like it would be cool if started a little ice cream shop there, so that when people go to the especially during the summer, that they would you know, come to our place and eat ice cream. Happens time to time. And here where I'm currently living, if I could open like a restaurant, it would be a rotisserie chicken, kind of like what they have in Dubai, like very simple kind of stuff. Man, even these Marines, it kills these guys.
Your brothers thought the same, traitor. Their corpses lie behind me.
You assholes! Stop shooting me! Damn it, how out of fuel, how convenient. I still have the hammer though. Which is not convenient because I can't use my other guns. Man, I'm just like flying through these topics because I really don't have much to talk about. It just mention it and that's it. Especially because, you know, I see a lot of rotisserie chicken place. They don't have one here. There used to be at the restaurant downstairs. They used to have rotisserie chicken. It's either they just stopped doing it or they always run out. But I doubt that they always run out because I haven't seen one in a while. So it would be, yeah, but there's a lot of rotisserie chicken like Chicken Juicy and all these other places. But like they don't have one here in my building. That's why I said before, it depends on the location. Because like obviously there are a lot of places that sell ice cream, right? But I'd have the ice cream place opposite of the swimming pool resort where we live. Only in major cities. You know what I don't see often? Subway. Only in major cities. Yeah, you're right. There is no subway in what's it called? Except for I can shoot through the wall and you can't. Okay, this time it's not shooting through the wall. Using the game's mechanics against it. You know, I guess you're right. Like, could open up a Subway style restaurant that's pretty close to Subway, right? Because you don't see much sandwich shops outside of the city. I guess like Filipinos aren't that interested in sandwiches. What's the closest thing to a sandwich that a lot of Filipinos would eat? Like hot dog, like tender, juicy hot dog. But you have to remember. What do I have to remember? Most Filipinos don't feel full unless there's rice. That's true. Come here, you.
For the final glory of chaos!
Fuck your chaos gods. Maybe you do fuck them because isn't there a Slanesh or something? A god that's like, you know, who likes to have sex or whatever.
Kill the weak! Kill
Fuck! Friggin' asshole wizard. Ah!
Body, then corrupt
Excess of anything and you fall to Slanesh. Oh, god of excess. Okay. Like excess violence, excess jerking off.
Let the galaxy
Hammer time.
for the final glory of chaos! Hold the door! Kill the weak!
to the attack!
Is it even hitting him? Is he dead?
They die today! Let the galaxy
Burn this!
Right targets!
Your health is mine. I need ammo. Well, last topic I wrote down is writing style. Because the whole thing about, what do you call it? That Cybertruck driver guy? There's like a lot of conversation about certain topics. One of the topics that came up was like writing style. and like they caught. This says something about the Unabomber caught the Unabomber about writing style. And I remember one time I changed my name in Discord and I was like typing up stuff and all that. And one person identified me from my writing style. I mean, I guess it's kind of because my writing style is very, like full words, full sentences, especially on Discord where a lot of people talk casually. But me, I talk like, I guess I talk proper and all that. You could see that's one thing you'd see from me. And the other thing is I'd say y'all, even though I don't say it in real life. In real life I'd probably say you guys, but in Discord say y'all. How y'all doing, And they're talking about like, yeah, like I think my writing style is sort of easy to spot. My writing style is definitely be easy to spot at office because I don't talk to anyone I don't talk in Tagalog when I write.
For all those
It's all in English.
for
What do
Sylvanas,
you think?
I will finish this.
I would say I guess yeah, my writing style is it's sort of easy to spot. What's funny though is that nobody figured out it was me until I got an argument with someone, and then someone was like, "Oh wait, you're probably this guy," and I said, "Yep, that's me." It mostly had to do because at the time it was like with fighting fanatics, because at the time I said, "Yeah, I'm leaving. I kind of don't want to be part. I kind of don't want to work on projects anymore." So I kind of left, but all I did, I left organizers and all that, but I was still in the Discord and I changed my name. I didn't change my Discord or anything. I just changed the picture and the name. But like you could still identify me by looking at my thing and looking at my past posts and all that. And I remember because it was the first time that they released a video without me. And they didn't bother to put a proper thumbnail onto the fucking thing. So then I was like, what the fuck? Why didn't you put a thumbnail on this? They're all getting in an argument with me like, oh, blah, blah, blah. So-and-so. Wait, there's some story stuff happening, so I'm going to pause it here. They're saying blah, 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 so-and-so. They're like, oh, you think this thumbnail is that important? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, they're telling me, hey, man, you don't know how hard it is to upload YouTube videos and blah 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 and do all this and that. Like, what do you know? They're like dismissing my opinion because I was not working on the video or something. They don't know the work they're doing. And I was like thinking to myself, if only they realized who I was. Like, I was putting so much work in those fucking videos and doing stuff like that. And a lot of times, like, people, they talk about, like YouTubers, like sometimes the thumbnail is very important because like clickbait works sometimes. So it is very important that like you'd have like a proper thumbnail and all that. And what did they do? They just let the YouTube thing do the thumbnail for them. Like, what the fuck? I put so much, you watch with your eyes. I put so much work into that, and what did they do? So I got pissed, and I was like, why is the thumbnail? Why did you put a proper thumbnail? Blah blah blah. And I was arguing with them as someone who was an outsider, and they're arguing with me as someone who was an outsider. And then one of them was like, "Hey, wait a second. Are you this guy?" And I was like, "Yep, that's me." And then immediately their tone changed because again they're like arguing me, you're not uploading videos, you don't know the work, blah blah blah, like that. And like, yeah, these blah blah blah, like you don't know how hard difficult it is. And like if you only figured out sooner who I was, like you wouldn't be giving me these fucking arguments. Stupid. That just shows you like you will argue anything. Like, you will argue certain points just because someone else is against you. You will find like any kind of argument to justify your actions, right? The contrarian. I wouldn't say it's contrarian. It's just that it's humans' nature to be very forgiving of themselves and not forgiving of other people. Like the friend you had that argued anything. No, I wouldn't say in this situation it's that. Again, it's not the contrarian thing. It's the I'm very forgiving of people, myself and people I know, and very unforgiving, like, you know. It's sort of like, you know, like rules for thee, not, it's not really rules for me, but not for thee, you know, like, am I at the end? I think I'm at the end. But again, like I was saying, they will, the bias of what you know. Yeah. Thing is, like, the excuse, like, because I was in the situation of making these videos and I knew like these again, like when they knew who I was, like they weren't arguing the same thing anymore because their argument is very opposite, because like their argument would not work against me because they're arguing like, yeah, you're not the uploader, you're not part of this community, you're not this and that, you're not one of us. And I was like like thinking in my brain, you don't know who I am. None of these would work, none of these arguments would work if you know who I was. You know, the struggle of your people, but a random critics you feel like you attack. Yeah, basically. And you will take whatever small argument you have and you feel like it's very big. Again, like, I'm not blaming them. It's like human nature to do that. And I was purposefully not at that point in time, because I already changed my name. I purposefully did not want to change my name and tell them who I was, just to see how far they would go with their flawed argumentation. And I'm not sure if it went through their brains how flawed it was once they figured out who I was.
You want to talk to your gods? I will send you to them.
Oh, badass talk. You got it, tight ass.
Chaos is within you, calling to this relic. Imagine the Ultramarines dominating this galaxy in glorious conquest with you.
Me dominate the galaxy? What would I do afterwards? All I want to do is it to be conquered, and then let someone else do the orders.
Nothing you say can tempt me from the path of honor, or from avenging the deaths of my battle brothers.
Oh, now what?
You are no threat to me now, Ultramarine!
Oh, I see the difference now with the with this axe. It's a lot faster than the sorry, not axe. Chainsaw is a lot faster than the axe. The axe is more visceral and stuff. Sure about that.
Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon mine. Show this fool the true nature of power.
other guy that was here? Yeah. Where's the other one? I need your health. Fuck.
Have you looked to the skies lately, Captain Titus? You opened a gateway to the chaos realm.
Not this guy.
Already, our legions are poor. A slave of the false emperor was trying to save this planet from one invasion. Instead, he ushered in another. Will be scoured clean from this world. Soon, my entire invasion fleet
Damn it.
will cross into this reality. Send them to Oblivion! Kill more!
Shit! Fuck! Why'd you have to give me two of them? Regenerate!
Targets!
Damn it! Fight in blue bubble? Shit, come on!
The slaves of the false emperor who dared claim it as
I don't need the storm bolter. I need like the little shotgun thingy. Melta gun. Maybe the melta gun. Which one is the? Oh, yeah, the melta gun is good for. It's like a shotgun, or is this the barrier blocking you? Place. Do I still have? Okay. Oh, I need to switch out the ham. Or is that the barrier block? I assume that I have to kill all of these people first, and then I could weaken his barrier. Man against game.
return your dark relic to me.
Can I skip this? Here, let me try.
You are no threat
I can't go in.
now.
Ah, shit! I gotta save my
Me your favor.
my rage
My flesh.
for the next guy, for those other guys.
Show this fool the true nature of power. Let the galaxy burn.
Where'd he go? Gimme!
Have you looked to the skies lately, Captain Titus? You opened a gateway to the Chaos Realm, Captain. Already, our legions are pouring through. The slave of the false emperor
God damn it!
trying to save this planet from one invasion. Instead, he ushered in
Fuck! I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. Fuck! I hate those lightning dudes!
the slaves of the false
Give me the axe.
who dared claim it as their own lie dead.
Give me this one. Melt the gun. Oh, I should have used the melt the gun against those guys.
I return your dark relic to you. You are no threat to me now, Ultramarine! Grant me your favor. Corrupt my flesh. Make me human. Show this fool the true nature of power. Death to Ultramar! Have you looked to the skies lately, Captain Titus? You opened a gateway to the Chaos Realm, Captain. Already, our legions are pouring through. The slave of the false emperor was trying to save this planet from one invasion. Instead, he ushered in another.
the other guy. Get!
Your pathetic Imperial forces will be scoured clean from this world. Soon, my entire invasion fleet will cross into this reality.
Destroy them!
Gotcha. Give me that hammer, bitch!
Your task is hopeless, Titus. I have the will of the Dark Gods behind me.
Is that the last of them? Please.
Have no one, and you will die here, alone.
Oh, good. Please, check mark.
Killing my servants matters little. I am unassailable.
What does unassailable mean?
Gods of chaos protect me with the very energies of creation.
You forget, Nemiroth. I am no stranger to the touch of the warp.
He's gonna touch it as well. Unable to be assailed. Okay, unassailable. Quick time event. At least it's cool and all that.
If it takes 1,000 years, I will rise again and take my vengeance.
I'll do it then.
Will I find your heart in will of chaos?
Never!
It's like saying, what does inflammable mean? Unable to inflame? This is like a fucking, you know, Platinum Games kind of boss fight where you have to like press a button to punch him in the face over and over again. Oh fucking! I crushed his head with my hands! Oh my fuck. This is the most metal shit you ever seen. Like Platinum Games and all that, like it's the most anime shit you'll ever see. Like you know, like punching, like Raiden punching Senator Armstrong over and over again. But this is the most like metal shit, like punch the dude and then crush his skull in with your hands kind of shit. You're just raining on him. Epilogue.
Look there, Ultramarine. You have saved this world.
Oh, I have saved this world. I finished this game. Looks like, unfortunately, the sale has already passed by, so I can't buy Space Marine 2 on sale. But I guess when the Chinese New Year sale comes in like late January or February, I'll buy Space Marine 2.
I see the Ultramarines are human.
Tight ass was on Kratos time. Man, I finished this game way sooner than I thought. Like just like an hour in. I thought I'd have an extra 30 minutes. Who are these Marines? Like, why do they have different colors? We're blue, and then we fought with the red guys. Now these guys are black with white.
The damned
Where's that
Inquisition is
bitch
here.
ass Leandros? I mean, isn't there? That's him right there.
His injuries appear chaos inflicted.
Yeah, because he was fighting a chaos man. Of course, you would get chaos injuries if you're fighting a chaos god.
Chaos, Inquisitor Thrax.
I am no heretic.
Heretic!
I love that voice acting.
I am no heretic!
I sent the demon to oblivion.
But did you have unholy assistance?
I guess.
We must know. You will submit to my authority, Captain?
Yes,
Or
sir.
the Inquisition must conclude that you have corrupted every Ultramarine under your command.
Especially Leandros.
And those who stand at your side.
Give away your gun.
His threats. Come on.
No, he's super loyal.
Will destroy.
He has to submit to the
Ultramarines will
Inquisition.
be forever dishonored. Leave my brothers and the lieutenant alone. I will come with you. I do not know why I can resist the touch of chaos, but I swear I will discover the truth.
Do we ever discover the truth?
Many truths, Space Marine.
Codex Astartes leaves no room for doubt.
Sure.
We cannot touch the warp and emerge unscathed.
The Codex Astartes is a set of rules. They guide us, shape us as Ultramarines, teach us to hold duty and honor sacred above all. But how we live with those rules is the true test of a Space Marine.
Show you bitch ass Leandros.
Have failed.
Dun dun dun! Fuck off, Leandros. Kiss my ass. You're feeling like you've won because I'm the one who's gonna be sent off to the Inquisition. Repeat the year, Leandros. Armored in glory. Planetary invasion contained. Strategic assets secured, which were ongoing status, quarantined by order of Inquisitor Thrax. Patient recommended course of action. Captain Titus for evidence of heresy. Dun dun dun. Oh, this makes me want to buy Space Marine 2 already. I have to wait till the next next time it goes on sale. Hopefully it can run on my computer fine. You should. In memory of Brian Wood. I want to slap Leander, designer, mentor, father, and friend. We miss you still. Okay. Okay, so my opinion of this game, I would say I agree a lot with the reviews at the time. It's a very middling game, but I'm glad that it's like short. It's like less than 7 hours long because obviously they would have run out of ideas because what can you really do with this combat system? There's not much you could do besides maybe adding a few more enemy types. But besides that, like, okay. Which makes me kind of surprised, like, how a lot of people really like Space Marine 2. From what I know, all they added was like a way to counter and all that. But looking at the gameplay and all that, a lot of people seem to really like it. So I don't know, maybe they added way more stuff. But like, yeah, a lot of the gun combat feels very not very exciting, you know? And switching to like melee, it's kind of annoying that when you're attacking, like I guess it makes sense because you're this big hulking man, and when you attack in a certain direction, like you're not gonna stop, and it's hard to change your direction. But like, come on, man, it's a bit annoying when I'm like attacking one direction and I want to attack in the other. But anyway, like very like mid gun combat and mid melee combat makes it feel very mid game. And there isn't a lot of story to it, even though like the opening cutscene looks really cool and stuff. But what is the story really? There's a what do you call that again? A distress signal, and they're being invaded by orcs. So you come in and you have to save Inquisitor Dagon, and there's some sort of power source which is operating the whole facility. Then you find out he's just like a puppet of the god of chaos. And the dude we were following was a bad guy, and now there's a super bad guy coming, and now you're not fighting orcs anymore, you're fighting the legions of chaos. But it is cool that there are some cool scenarios in which, at first you're just fighting orcs, and you get these cool scenes of like orcs, like it's like friggin' hilarious. Like the orcs, they're on rockets, and they're like shooting across the sky on rockets, just like it's like the whole Looney Tunes thing of strapping a rocket to your back, but now they're just like they're an actual threat. So it's like hilarious seeing them like rocket onto a technologically advanced hovercraft in the sky, and then they're just swarming it like ants, like destroying it with just like axes, and just like they're on it and they're just hitting it with axes, and they're actually doing damage. So yeah, the orcs, it's pretty funny like fighting them. And then I guess it's cool later on that you're fighting legions of chaos, and then you're fighting like human dudes. But there are some like really like what were they thinking kind of like, this is kind of boring kind of sections. You know, like the turret section. When it's like, oh no, we gotta fight turrets, this is going to be hard or whatever, and all you do is just you hide behind the thing and you just shoot at it. And then it's like, wow, that's very underwhelming. But it does make sense now why it's like, oh, this segment is like really short, like less than 30 minutes, so, because it is like not very good. But yeah, like I'm glad that they didn't make this like a friggin' 10-hour game, because it felt like they ran out of ideas. And some of the boss fights were very underwhelming, but I guess it was fine. Like the boss fight with the orc leader was very meh. And then the boss fight with the main bad guy at the end, I guess I understand why they did it the way they did, because like, oh, just a big hulking guy and you shoot him with your gun, like, okay. It would have been like, you already did have like a gauntlet in which you fight all of his minions, which I guess is fine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see how they improve like the combat system in Space Marine 2, because again, like I said, it's very like dull and stuff. Like it's obvious that they had some it's funny that I say this, that it has some inspirations from Gears of War, because Gears of War is very obviously inspired by Warhammer. Like the chainsaw guns, it's like the Space Marine chainsaw swords and the big ass armor, and even like the orcs are a lot like the locusts from what's it called, from Gears of War. But like you could tell, like, because of the way the guns, and when the gun is low on ammo, it'll make a different sound, kind of like how it did in Gears of War. But then I feel like that's it. The inspiration, like, the game didn't have any cover system because, like, you know, you're Space Marine, you're walking tank. But I don't know, a lot of the cool stuff is yeah, like some of the voice acting is really great, especially from Titus, and even, like I said, the opening cutscene looks cool, and the in-game cutscenes also look cool. But what makes me wonder, like, I'm glad that they took such a long time to release Space Marine 2, because I guess they're like, oh, maybe the game, the sequel needs a lot of work and stuff, and a lot of thought. And like I said, a lot of people really like Space Marine 2. Oh, did Space Marine 2 come out in 2024, 2023? Because for some reason it wasn't in any of the Game Awards, was it? Like it wasn't on Steam Game Awards, and it wasn't on the Game Awards. I guess it just got beat out by other games, because 2024, I guess, was a pretty good year for games, because, you know, Black Myth Wukong and Marvel Rivals and all this. Like, even a good ass game like Space Marine got pushed to the wayside because of these other games. But yeah, Space Marine powerhouse year. Yeah, it was a pretty powerhouse year, which is funny because AA games didn't do that well this year, and a lot of like Asian games did really well. Like Space Marine 2 looks like a AAA game, but I think it's like made by a AA studio. But anyway, yeah, I guess overall, my review of Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine feels like a very mid game. It was a very mid game even back when it came out. But like, it's only 7 hours long, so you have 7 hours to kill, and if it's on sale, definitely pick it up. But besides that, like, maybe you're better off playing Space Marine 2. or just like reading a synopsis of what happens in this game, because even though like, oh, it's like some of the performance are good, like there's not much that really happens. Like, the reason why I wanted to play Space Marine 2, because I was watching these cutscenes of Space Marine the reason why I wanted to play Space Marine 1 is because I was watching cutscenes of Space Marine 2. And there's a lot of like really cool story and all that in that game. And a lot of that comes from this game, because like at the beginning of Space Marine 2, he's like part of the Death Watch, right? And then, you know, like he gets recruited back into the Ultramarines. And there's a lot of doubt about him, because like he's basically like yeah, spoilers for Space Marine 2, but the spoilers for Space Marine 2 basically happen within the first hour. So I'm not gonna like spoil like the ending of Space Marine 2. But yeah, like the beginning of Space Marine 2 is basically spoilers for the end of Space Marine 1, because again, like, he's corrupted by chaos, and like he gets taken away by the Inquisition. So at the beginning of Space Marine 2, he's part of the Death Watch. But yeah, anywho, Should I just go press back or should I let the credits roll? You know what? Whatever. Like, we're gonna end it. Online. Fight online as Space Marine or Chaos. Is there no... Okay, versus Pride Exterminatus. Play an online co-op match with other players. Oh, online co-op. Co-op match. Oh, does that mean you're on the same team? Like team versus team? What is this 1 and 2? Is that player 1 and player 2? I don't know. You can't, I guess you can't play co-op campaign, but you could like fight against each other. I guess this is Ultramarine and this is Chaos Ultramarine. Okay, I'm gonna show you the work I've done. So I'm just going to exit out. And just a second, you're gonna get a black screen for a while. Okay, monitor 2-second capture. Oh, that's still there. I finished the game like way before I thought I would. I guess I'll show the work done on the first one. All I did was remove the guidelines and I put very slight animation on his arms. So, you know, but it's basically the same from what I showed yesterday. After this, I just need to render it, basically.
Damn you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's also English. I forgot that I have an English dub, so I'm gonna show you the English dub version. Because yesterday is Japanese, but now it's like the English dub version.
Damn you.
Oh, so you still want to fight?
I have to move closer if I want to beat your sorry ass to a pulp.
Really? Okay then, by all means, come close.
Tell me if you can, if you can't hear the audio. Here, just a sec. I need to reset it here. Wait, just a second. Will the sub have subtitles? You mean the dub? The English dub have subtitles? The English dub won't have subtitles, but the Japanese one will have subtitles. Wait. Because the walk was looking kind of weird. What happened to the leg? The legs, they're not attached properly anymore. Probably because of the dragger thing. Dragger behavior. If I disable this, will it be fixed? Yeah, there, it got fixed when I removed the dragger. When I removed the dragger behavior. Left heel, left heel, right heel. The dragger, that, it only shows up here. But yeah, it's annoying that it, like, I have to disable it. God damn, I need to, see, like, see, look, it's attached properly here. But if I put back the dragger one, it's not attached properly. This means I have to make I have to make two separate renders. One render where his where I have to disable the walking animation. So I have to make a render in which his walking animation is turned off. So that means they're gonna be during this section he's gonna be sliding around. And then I have to make one render in which the walk animation is turned on. But this one is turned off. Oh, that's such a pain in the ass. I need to. Is there a way I could write down notes to myself? Okay, I guess I'm gonna write down a note here to myself. No. Turn off. You know what? Like, okay, I'll put the note when he's actually walking. Thing is, I won't be able to see that note. How do I put a note to myself? Is there a way where I can, like, put in letters or something? Where I could put in, like, words or something? What happens if I press T? Lol, and just walking is making me think of a song. I guess I'll just have to remember this when it comes time. But yeah, you've already seen this.
Come close.
I forgot to turn it back on. Wait, it is on. The other thing is I need to turn it back on and off because it also messes with this animation here because I animated it with my arms and all that, and what happens, it like dislocates from his arm. So I might have to make a different, like the friggin' walking animation like fucks with everything. Like with arm animation, with dragging behaviors and all that. It's so fucking annoying. But yeah, you've already seen this yesterday, so I'm just gonna show you this one. Hopefully the music doesn't get copyrighted. I guess I could just mute it. I could mute this, but I'm just gonna give you a preview of the song. So there, you already know what song it is. So I'm gonna mute it. Bum 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 bum. So then I've only done the automatic vocals. I need to edit it because there's some parts missing. But I feel like it's done a good job already. Oh shit, they're not singing. Okay, I have to unmute it.
I'll be the roundabout. The words will make you out and out. I'd spend the day your way. Call it morning, driving through the sun and in and out the party. In and around the lake. Mountains come out of the sky. The sun there. Mom, my daughter will be there and we'll see you. 10 to us will be back and laughing too. 24 for what the music, I'll be there with you.
So yeah, I just need to finish their lip sync and then do the animations and stuff, and that's it. It's done, and I have to put it through editing. I feel like the editing for this one is gonna be a really long process because I have to, I have to do the timing and all that correctly, and there's a lot of moving parts basically. But yeah, anywho, you're the only viewer here, but VOD watchers will probably be annoyed. Like, why the heck are you showing this stuff in a Space Marine video? But anyway, like, I guess if you just wanted to watch Space Marine, you could have left like 10 minutes ago. But anywho, I will be back in an hour. I'll be playing a Rocket League with Joel. And yeah, thanks for watching. See, what game am I playing tomorrow? Ooh, Prince of Persia: Warrior Within. Oh, maybe I should show the video of my trip to the aquarium last year. I guess I'll do that as a in between. So I'll show that tomorrow. And yeah, like that will be tomorrow. And then after that, it'll be Prince of Persia: Warrior Within. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.